Alright, got this thing loaded up. I don't know if y'all could tell in the video, but what I did was I put 3 straps on the front one. I put 1 strap on all the ones in the middle, and then I put 3 straps on all the ones, my bad, the ones on the back. And the way that I strapped it was the same way I did the railroad ties in the last video, where I twist my straps. And of course it had to be tarped. I'm gonna go ahead and flip y'all around and let y'all see the tarping job. My camera got turned, so I don't know how much of the tarping y'all actually got to see. I don't know how it got turned, but it did. So here we go. It's not my best tarping job ever, but came out pretty nice. A lot of times I say, you know, when you got a nice tarping job, that's usually when it's going to give you the most trouble going down the road. And the one that comes out like shit is usually the one that doesn't give you any troubles going down the road. So we got to take this load to St. Louis. Hopefully it doesn't give us any trouble. And got to go pick up this paperwork from the office. That way we can get on out of here. And I'm actually gonna run probably about an extra 100 miles, and I'm gonna run home, spend the night home, and then get on the road tomorrow morning, because this load didn't pick up until 1 o'clock. I hit some pretty heavy traffic in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which caused me about an hour delay. So I actually didn't get here till about 2:15. So don't feel like running real late, so I figured go home, get a fresh start in the morning, and make my way to St. Louis for a Monday morning drive. Alright everybody, y'all have yourself a good one, and I'll see y'all while I'm headed down the road. Good morning everybody. Saturday morning. Gonna get the day started, letting the truck warm up, and we got the wife pulling away. It's time to get on the road for a few days and make some money. I already checked out the load. Everything seems to be good. Gonna go run in the store. Had kind of a late night last night, so I'm gonna grab me a 5-hour energy. It's trash. You would think they'd come and clean up, but most of the time the same trash sits around here. Alright, let's take a walk. I'm gonna go to the store. How about we flip you around? Alright, so yesterday I went and picked up that load, and I tried to film this while I was en route, but that didn't work out. So while I was on my 34, I tried to book me a load going out of out of Alexandria, Louisiana, and it was supposed to be going to San Jose, California. Well, needless to say, the wife had some personal issues, and we had to go to the hospital, to the emergency room. Well, I left my phone, never gotten back in touch with the guy. Well, the broker got pissed. I never signed the rate confirmation. We did have a deal, but I mean, family comes first. And then this dude tries to emailed me threatening me, telling me that I'm double brokering a load. And so we had to go through a bunch of rigmarole with this dude. I'm not defending myself because I don't do that unscrupulous shit. But it ended up where I couldn't take that load, and I decided to, find another load, which is on the trailer now. So, alright, well, we're going to be going into the store, grab me a 5-hour energy, go use the restroom, and we're going to get on the road. So, alright, talk to y'all in a little bit. So I'm going to take back 50% of what I said about that pilot, because it's been a long time since I've been there. But they have remodeled the entire store. Now, the parking lot still looks like the atom bomb hit it, but it's not a bad little stop, like I said. It's just, would I stay there? No. I'd find a spot at the TA that's a couple miles further down the road. Not to mention that TA, they got a Whataburger. And I love me a little Whataburger. But we are on the road now. Don't know how far we're going to go today. Guess when I feel like stopping, I'll stop. I'm going to be running recap hours this week because I want to be able to run every day and not have to worry about another 34. That way I can get home for Christmas. Be the first Christmas with my little boy, and I'm not going to miss it no matter what. I don't care even if I have to deadhead home. So hopefully that won't have to happen. I have the utmost faith in my wife to find me my loads, so I'm almost 100% positive she'll get me back home. Might not be right to the doorstep, but at least it'll be, where I don't have to deadhead too far. So alright, well, I'm gonna flip the camera around and I'll give y'all a shot of going across the Chafalaya Basin. It's about an 18-mile bridge. Sometimes you can see alligators down in the bottom, sometimes you can't. It's kind of a hit and miss thing. Me and my brother went across it a couple weeks ago. Man, they had more gators than you can imagine. I guarantee you we've seen 200 to 300 of them. Me and the wife went across it the other day. I think she came with me to make a delivery in Geismar, Louisiana. We never seen one. So now, unfortunately, the camera's not going to shoot that low and had the right angle. But it is what it is. I'll show y'all what I can. I can't make miracles happen. So, all right. See you in a little bit. Good morning from St. Louis, Missouri. We are at the Home Depot Distribution Center. We already got this load untarped, unstrapped, just waiting for the forklift to call us in and get it offloaded. Let me give you a quick walk around, because never really got to get a good view of it when it was being loaded, so figured, hey, it can't hurt. So alright, so what we got here is a bunch of plywood, and this stuff is made in Indonesia and Vietnam. I'm not walking through the water, so we're not going to go down that side, but just wanted to give y'all a look at the load, and as soon as they're ready to start offloading me, I'll get up there and throw the camera up top. So alright everybody, see y'all in just a little bit. shipper, and we threw in engine light, which come up to be multiple cylinder misfires. So we got the truck, ran it over to Peterbilt of O'Fallon, which they did a fantastic job of getting me in. I got there at about 7 o'clock Monday night, and I was back up on the road yesterday about 2:30. They had to do fuel injection cleaning for the 4th time, but this time supposedly there is a new software update, and they had to put a fuel additive, and it's supposed to be a software update where it's a learning software, which I've always thought that when you had fuel injected motors, you know, whether it's a car or a truck, it's always learning because it's constantly changing for the different weather conditions, you know, atmospheric pressure and stuff like that versus a carbureted motor. But needless to say, we back on the road. But this morning we're headed to South Roxanne, Illinois to pick up a load, because the fire brakes that we picked up after I left the Peterbilt dealership, I got into St. Louis about 3:30 yesterday, give or take, and the broker called me, and the shipper wanted the brakes brought back because the receiver couldn't take possession of it. So, running a day behind, but this load here is going down to Arlington, Texas. So that's going to get us right around Dallas, and from Dallas it'll be time to head to the house, which is probably about 450 miles of deadhead, so that way I can be home for Christmas. So we're going to try and get some footage. I don't know how funny this place is about videoing, because they seem to be very anal on their PPE gear. So this might be one of the places where you can't get out the truck or something like that. If I can get footage of the loading process, I will. And if I can't, well, of course, I'll get some video footage of it loaded on the trailer, you know, when I stop at a truck stop or something like that. So, alright. That's it for this morning. See y'all in a little bit. All right, hope everybody's doing good. I am loaded up and I'm currently stopped in, I hope I'm saying this right, Erie, Arkansas at a TA. And I didn't have a chance to really show the strapping and chaining that I did on the load while I was at the shipper. And I know a lot of the video got blocked out once they put the first vacuum container on the truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around and I'll show you exactly what I did. Alright, so well, first let me back up. This is our load. As you can see, I got 2 straps over each one. But then what I also have is, obviously it's hooked to my trailer. I went underneath, came out the other side. I'm not sure if you can see it, but on the other side it goes the same direction, pulling towards the back of the trailer with my ratchet. And then the back of the vacuum container, I have the chain pulling forward. I also have the same identical securement process going on in the back. It's a little hard to see, but this load weighs 22,500 according to the paperwork. It's not heavy at all. I mean, hell, when you hit the throttle, she moves. So that tells me that she's not heavy at all. But we'll get to our delivery sometime around 10:30 in the morning tomorrow. And then after that, we'll be heading home for Christmas. Woohoo! Christmas. Spend a lot of money. Alright, everybody. Everybody have a good night, and see you in the next video.